think this is a very good example of how things can happen behind the scenes and people are like, that's not real, but it's real. And now we're seeing it. And we're going to see more arrests just like this. Just like this. And the worst part is that they built these people up and we're meant to see them as like celebrities, idols, and of course they're tearing them all down. And I just could not, I've never seen a generation where they've like destroyed their idols like this to this degree. And I just wonder why. What is the point of this? I don't get it. We'll find out though, I'm sure. Hi friends! What's up terrors and nerds, freaks and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Welcome to, or welcome back to, my channel. Some of you may have already heard, but it seems as though Diddy is in some big trouble. Like really big trouble. Like, it's bad. And Diddy was in our faces with it, you know. He did not shy away from showing the public exactly what was happening, and it's almost amazing that the public didn't realize all the chaos sooner. You know? Just a thought. Many of us on YouTube for a long time have been screaming at the top of our lungs that the music and media and movies really do have an impact on society as well as ourselves. Many of us have said that, right? And now we're starting to realize that there is true power in the industry. What did Diddy do? Well, he did it all. And now he's going to be, well, he is locked up, but he can't even get bail at the moment, y'all, in New York. So if that's where it's at, it's not good. Many people are already aware, but a certain genre of music, and as well as others, were potentially created to cause harm to certain communities. And we can see that playing out in the world today. I really do wonder, who did Diddy make mad, Who did he tick off to that point? Dude's been at it for over a decade. So were the others that many are saying in the same breath as Diddy now. Ep and wine, and they both end with sting. How does it go on for that long? How does this stuff continue? I think the worst for Diddy is yet to come, because whether people are acknowledging it or not, a lot of Diddy's stuff was directed towards children. He was winning a lot of children awards. Also, he kind of found Usher and Bieber, right? And had slumber parties with them. Slumber parties. What's with these celebrities and slumber parties with other people's kids? What are you doing? One thing that people are really getting a grasp on is power and influence, and how much power one can have in a circumstance depending on their class in society, so on and so forth. And it seems as though Diddy did have some power in the industry. Like, clearly. If he didn't, he wouldn't have gotten this far, that's for sure. And he himself had bragged he could get people taken away and not worry about it, and they'd be gone forever, right? Not a bragging thing. Not a bragging thing. One thing that also tells us so much about what's going on right now is how Justin Bieber is reacting to all the news and how he's behaving right now. That should tell you all you need to know. End of video. Goodbye. Subscribe, like, hit the bell. That's it. Bye-bye. Biebs is so deeply disturbed, you can tell. He's not even coming out of his house. He said, I'm good. He's crying. He's in a state. Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like PTSD. That sounds like CPTSD to me, okay? Someone who acts out in their young adulthood in certain ways, it really does. It's all the signs of CPTSD, and that's childhood post-traumatic stress disorder. If you didn't know, now you know. It happens to children, and it follows them into their early adulthood, and it causes them to struggle immensely through life. So If you could avoid CPTSD, please do. Don't do it. Don't act upon it upon others or children. Like, what is this world? Do you think it's reality finally setting in for Bieber that, oh my gosh, I was indeed maybe treated badly? I think another sad and harsh realization for him is the fact that he was meant to trust these elders. Like, that's the worst part when it's someone in a position of care, like they are meant to trust. He literally thought he could trust Diddy, and Diddy done him wrong. He done Usher wrong and all these others, and now they're all screwed. Ugh, that's life. Shouldn't have done that. Maybe don't be a bad person. How about that? Another sign we have of confirmation that Bieber is going through something is the fact that he said he wanted to protect Billie Eilish. Bieber stated that he wanted to protect Billie Eilish as she was coming of age in the music industry. That's another, yeah, that would be another sign. Saying, I've been through some ish, I don't want her to go through that ish. Just like Drew Barrymore, just like the rest of them. It's really sad. Really. Diddy literally said to someone that they would eat their face. Like, he has really done things that he shouldn't do, especially when he's being watched so closely. Like, for one, maybe he should have been weaning off or in rehab by now. I don't know why he isn't. And now he's only going to suffer worse. I'm sure he's going through some wild withdrawal in there. Jail don't care, by the way. Jail do not care. If you're like, oh my God, like, don't matter. Get in your bed. Hope you don't poop yourself. Should have done them drugs. Like, they're not going to give him anything to ease his pain either. And that's likely why that's likely why they want him out. So that he can keep doing what he's doing, or so that he can go to a rehab or get help elsewhere, because they're not going to help you there. You're just not. Listen, you shouldn't have done it. You know, you shouldn't be on those things, maybe. So, seems avoidable. You literally could have resolved that before going in, which would have given you some form of leverage at all, but you didn't, because you still had substances when they came to your house. Like, it's just, seems like a no-brainer, but, you know, rich, wealthy, they can do whatever they want, right? Friends with police. They don't gotta worry about it. The police were there, right? Through half of it. I'm not even getting into these nasty freak offs, okay? I'm not doing it. Not today. Sorry, not sorry. That's what you're waiting for. Still not gonna do it. Not today. How do these people heal? You know, that's one thing I really worry about. How do these people heal? How do they move forward? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm going to talk more about all this and more very soon. This is a part of a bigger video, but I think this is a very good example of how things can happen behind the scenes and people are like, that's not real, but it's real, and now we're seeing it, and we're going to see more arrests just like this. So just like this. Stay safe, stay awake, stay aware. Don't forget, like I said, like, sub, bell. Check me out on my other social media platforms. Like, I'm on Whatnot, Dame Von Daisy. I'm on Insta, Snap, Facebook, everywhere, okay? Twitter. It's the slowest takeover ever. Do you want to be a part of that? Good, you are. Hit the subscribe. Or go one step further, become a member, and then you just have the key to me heart. Did you think I was gonna forget? Did you think I was gonna forget? Check out my artwork, okay? Check out my painted clothing. Check out my canvas paintings. It's on Insta, it's on Whatnot. Tell your mama, tell your grandma, tell a friend, phone a friend. That's all I got, okay? Check out my artwork. Thank you. One thing I want you to consider is, like, how open they were about these things. How Diddy was, like, on TV saying weird things to Bieber, and, like, Bieber has such a weird relationship with one of the Smith kids. Jaden? Yeah, Jaden. I don't know. Y'all, that should say enough. I think Jaden probably has CPTSD too, because this poor thing. And I wish they knew that they didn't have to worry so much about, like, appearance and who they are, because, like, why? I don't know. Just be you, okay? Sometimes it just feels inauthentic and forced, and I don't wish that on anyone. That's like death to me. So assimilate or die, I suppose. It doesn't have to be that way though, okay? There's just a lot of signs that this is exactly what it is, and it's really unfortunate, and I do hope everyone involved finds their own form of closure, and that's for Biebs and Usher as well. This video will lead into a broader discussion about what's our current state of reality and why things are happening the way they are. Because, I know. See you next time. Because y'all had a messed up childhood. Bye. Who's the next to fall in Hollywood? You let me know. Let's take our votes. I don't even know. There's so many. Who's it gonna be?